Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz November 6, 2015. It's 3:36 a.m. in Birmingham. And topic, why and when the rapture of the church. Very interesting. All the wise, for all my years, thought that we, the church, would be able to escape the horrible times to come, the tribulation period. And I've known what I'm about to tell you all my life, but I've never quite put it together in this way. I've always said that the Holy Spirit is the restrainer, and as long as the Holy Spirit is on earth, Satan cannot come and be known. He cannot come to power. Maybe through the Illuminati, maybe they know who he is. Maybe they haven't picked out. I don't know. Maybe he's yet to be made through DNA crap. Satan is Satan. He's always been. He was the crown jewel. But he's also the one that'll bring up the Antichrist and the false prophet. So, why and when the rapture? So why is not necessarily to protect the church from Satan. It is to protect Satan from the church. How's that? During the tribulation, the reason for the rapture is not to protect us from Satan. For as long as we are here, Satan cannot finish his work. And that goes back to my blogs that says, once you're a Christian, you have the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit, Satan can't come and rule as long as the Holy Spirit is here. And but let me tell you something else about tribulation. During that time, God tells us 2 different times how bad it's going to be. That it's going to be so bad our hearts can't imagine. It's like in the days of Noah, but worse. Guys, that is horrors. That's worse than being in any nightmare you can dream. And he said it. You cannot imagine how bad it will be. It will be so bad, but it will be never be that bad again. But also he uses another similar verse. Your hearts cannot imagine the things I have prepared for you who are Christians, who have accepted Christ, prepared for you, those who come to me. So in Matthew 24:37, it talks about how bad things are going to be in the tribulation period. And indeed, and the reason it cannot be mid-trib is because the Bible clearly says that in the first half of the tribulation, 1/3 of the world's population will die. That means thousands and tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands every day. And you say that that won't touch you? Of course it will. Except in 1 John 5:8, if a man keeps his word to God, the wicked one will not touch him. So you're protected in the tribulation if you're in it. But once again, in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9, your hearts cannot imagine the good things I have set up for you in my kingdom. Talking about the Christians that will leave here and go to heaven. So there's 2 extremes. I'm going to tell you how bad it's going to be in the tribulation. But then those of you who are saved, and then you have 1 John 5:8. that you keep my word, then the wicked one cannot touch you. So we're being protected there. And so I just wanted to bring that up. And it makes a lot of sense how bad it's going to be in the tribulation period. The judgments, God has to take us out before the judgments can finish. In other words, Satan has to finish. In order for Satan to finish, all of the judgments have to be poured out. All the wrath has to be poured out on earth. But if it is, I mean, God can keep us safe any way you look at it. But we're seeing horrors that we can't think of. So God will probably keep us from them completely. My guess, my opinion. So again, Matthew 24:37, the horrors that lie before man, worse than in the days of Noah. And then 1 Corinthians 2:9, those who come through this, your hearts cannot imagine the good things I have laid up for you in heaven. So the rapture has to occur for Satan to finish his work. He can't finish because God has to pour out the judgments, and he can't pour out the judgments as long as we're here either. So I'm preaching right now on a pre-trib rapture. Jody Wolf, Expoz.